Springbok coach Rassie Erasmus has named his match 23 for the massive Castle Lager Rugby Championship clash against the All Blacks at Eden Park here in Auckland on Saturday. Not many changes to the team that defeated Australia in Cape Town in round 2 of the tournament. But interesting to note that Jesse Kriel is named as captain, although Siya Kolisi will be packing down at number 8. And just an explanation around that, Jean-Luc Dupré was originally selected to play at number 8 in this test match, but he injured a knee during training. And the Springboks were hoping to give Kolisi some extra time to recover from his injury, but he's been past fit to start at number 8. Shim, your comments on the pack?
A strong pack, a pack that can scrum. Look, it will be different against New Zealand. New Zealand have also got a strong pack. I think mobility is important. So Rowan Nokia brings work rate. Malcolm Marks, obviously, the work rate, the breakdown work. Siya and Van Staden for me are good to protect our own ball and attack, and also Van Staden in terms of stealing. And Peter Steff, we know the engine he's got on the work rate, and Eben to drive the toughness. So a strong Springbok pack, but also a bench that's also strong in scrumming wise, with a guy like Wilkelo coming off. Jan Hendrik Vessels can also help in terms of scrum, and Boone Venter, what an opportunity for him. So the pack is solid, the pack is strong, and they're the last good questions of New Zealand.
Just one change in the back line to that team that played in Cape Town. It's at fullback. The experience of Willie Leroux coming in, a 101st test cap for him. The significance of that selection?
It's massive. I think Willie, with his communication, especially behind Jesse, behind Pollard, the kicking game, the maturity, the ability to know when to play the game, the right side of the field, the ability to assist and make guys look around him look good. So, it's a good selection. You could have selected any 3 fullbacks, but I think Willie, just the experience probably got him probably ahead. His kicking game, the ability to spot space, and probably that's where they see a weakness in New Zealand. It's going to be a massive game. Look, as much as the Kiwis say we're going to kick up and unders or towards us, they're going to do the same exactly against us. So that's going to be an important aspect. But Willie's got the ability to spot space. That's what I like. If there are scraps around, the ability to make that pass and get the wings into space.
You mentioned the scrumming power coming off the bench for both sides, but a 5-3 split from the Springboks, does that surprise you?
Yeah, I thought we'd go with the 6-2, to be honest with you. I thought probably, an Archies Neyman and Alert Yaka or Rowan Nokia coming off the bench. But we got Kwaka Smith. I think it's going to be busy in the back also. I think the All Blacks, I think Scott Robertson has spoken quite loudly about how they want to play with tempo, play with intensity, and it might be high ball in play. So good selection. I think Ethan Hooker is probably the big surprise for me in the back line, but he covers centre, covers the back 3 also, and then obviously Sasha can cover fullback. So it's a rounded team for the Springboks. It's such a hard game to call, Matt. It's so much excitement. The selection, you could have chosen Fassi, you could have chosen Damon Willemse, but the debate's going to rage on, and I think that's what makes this game so exciting.
It is exciting. 31 years unbeaten, the All Blacks at Eden Park, but they are on a 4-match consecutive losing streak against the Springboks. How much of a role do you think that will play, these recent results where the Springboks have come out on the right side of a number of tight games?
No, it's massive. It becomes a psychological thing, Matt. 4 times in a row. Can you do it 5 times? The game gets tight. People start questioning themselves. So that's exactly what happens. I think, obviously, home ground advantage for New Zealand. Their record, is it something that's going to, inspire them, or is it a burden for them? Is it going to have that pressure, especially when that game gets tight? And that's what it's about. So if Springboks go down in this game, they keep that record, but there's so much pressure attached to it. If it was another field, it would be life goes on. But this record, this unique record in world rugby, is what everyone is talking about.
Well, this game has loomed large for a very long time. With apologies to all other rugby playing nations, this is the most anticipated match of the 2025 season so far. We look forward to your company, and the good news is only 2 more sleeps.